Hello, my name is John Laurie McJarrow, and I am a printer on board the passenger ship, the SS Athenia. We left Glasgow on the 1st of September 1939, bound for Montreal in Canada, with a stop in Liverpool. When we left Liverpool at 1 p.m. on the 2nd, there was talk of a real possibility of another world war, but more on that later. I was born at 58 Glendoon Street in Girvan on the 8th of September 1899. My dad James is a baker, just like my grandfather Charles, and my mum is Elizabeth Laurie. I've got two little brothers, James and William, and a big sister Margaret. I did have two older brothers, but they both got killed in the Great War. Charles was just 19 when he died at Gallipoli in 1915. He was fighting for the Australians, and Robert, who was just 22, died just 6 months later in 1916, fighting for the Canadians in France. I still miss them, and I always saluted their names as I passed the high school roll of honour. It hit my mum hard, and with William, well, he had barely started school when they both died. I still remember that cold day in October 1922, when the War Memorial was unveiled and I saw their names. When I left Girvan High School, I became an apprentice printer at Thomas Gourley's. He was a letterpress printer in Hamilton Street, and he taught me my trade. I could still stay at home with my mum, which was good, as my dad had left, and my brother Jim and I were looking after the family. I moved to Glasgow and I met and I married Annie Boyce on the 10th of August 1929 at St Enoch's Church in Glasgow. I joined the Merchant Navy in 1933, and the first ship I sailed on was the Athenia in the September of that year. I then sailed on a few other, including the Caledonia and the Tuscania. I picked up a job as a printer on the Athenia of May of this year. This is my third time sailing her, and I was printing off menus for the restaurants, passenger lists, rotas for the staff, but I'm sure you get the picture. It's the 3rd of September now, and word has reached the ship that we are now at war with Germany. Just 6 hours into the war, a German submarine that had followed us for the last 3 hours had just fired 2 torpedoes, and we'd just been hitting the port side at the engine room. We begin to sink. I am injured, but I'm lucky enough to be picked up with one of those rescue ships, the HMS Escort. Later on that night, of the 1,418 on board, I become one of the 117 people that will die. I am 1 week short of my 40th birthday, and I am also the first man from Ayrshire to die in World War II. I am among the first of over 33,000 merchant seamen who will die in World War II. I receive a burial at sea with full honours, and I hope that this gives some comfort to my wife and family back home. The name of John McJarrow will now join that of my two brothers on the family headstone as killed in action. My name's not listed on Girvan War Memorial, but I am listed on the Tower Hill Memorial in London. My name is John McJarrow, and I am 39 years old.